Trotter.
I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual.
Hey everyone, Dr. Trotter here. Just doing a wrap up for our regional tournament we had here in Townsville. It was awesome. We had a great time, heaps of food, lots of really close battles, good hard fights. I ended up going 3-1, tying for second. So let's get straight into the battles, but I'm sorry, I missed my first battle, so I've only got 3. Here we go. So my second matchup was against Rhys. Get the Medicham Skarmory matchup, so I'm going to have to burn a lot of shields to keep my guy up. It's something I'm willing to do. I really like Medicham. So get the power up punch. Unfortunately, I was hoping he might be able to block that one. So then, alright, let's go the ice punch, and he does another awesome thing and blocks it. So it's okay, I'm just going to have to waste another shield to take down his Skarmory. I really like having the advantage in this one. In the regionals, getting that first one down seems to be a big bonus. So we get him down with the power up punch, and he pops out with the B-Drill, which takes my Medicham down pretty quick, get a few punches off. So I've got a good matchup with Melmetal here. I think he's wary about what to switch into. There was some water on my screen there, I couldn't actually hit the tap, which was very frustrating. So I took a little bit more damage than I needed to. But that's okay. We'll get on, we'll get through. So that one charged up nice and fast. So took down the B-Drill. And now he's got a Bastiodon, so it's not a great matchup here. So we'll just try and get some damage out on him before we switch into our Azumaril. And hopefully we can get him down with our attacks. Yeah, it might be hard to get to that second Hydro Pump. So the first one we get to before he gets his Stone Edge, that's good. It means we're highly likely to get to it before he gets to the second one, unless he was storing up extra energy. So here we go, it's a race to the charge move. And close, and we're there. Alright, so that's the win. First match to me. Second match, Medicham mirror match. Now, Rhys hadn't quite powered his up fully, and mine was a hundo. So I know this is going to go in my favour, even with or without shields, whatever happens, I'm just going to mirror whatever he does. So I'm getting to all my attacks first. So we just exchange punches, pew pew pew. I don't shield if he doesn't shield. He has to shield this last one or he's going down. So he chooses to shield, so I'm going to do the same thing here and then take it out with one more counter. I've got a bit of energy stored up, I should get to something. Get a good switch in here. Obviously it's not quite an ideal matchup, but I want to keep my Azumaril in the back just for his, I'm thinking he's taking a Bastiodon. So I've only shield there, I'm dead. So I'll try and drop this Quagsire a bit more. I probably should have just kept going for rock throws, but yeah, wasted. But it didn't really matter in the end because I ate another one to the face. So back to Medicham. He's got a bunch of powered up attacks, so he blocks that first one. Got a few more hits in. Now Bastiodon comes out and powered up Medicham charges everything so fast and gets the win. Yeah, that was very surprising. I thought I'd have to go into his Azumaril for sure there. Alright, now we're up against the King, Zephy. Get a bad matchup here, so we're going to farm up to one power up punch and then bail out. It's going to look a little costly, so we go straight on Melmetal, get a few hits off. He goes to a Venusaur, so let's just go rock slides. Neutral damage. He doesn't block. Ooh, if he doesn't block this one, he's dead, but obviously he's not an idiot. So I'm forced to shield this one as well. Get it to the next rock slide, and I've got him down. So he lets him faint, but he's still got the switch advantage on me. So he pops out his Azumaril. Should have shielded that Hydro Pump. I thought he wasn't going to be running Hydro Pump, thought he'd be running Ice, Bullet Beam and Play Rough. So I tried to bait for the Hydro Pump here, but he doesn't really care. This is where the Play Rough really comes into its own. So we go for the Hydro Pump, doesn't do much more than a Play Rough. And yeah, it's not ideal matchup, but we'll get there in the end just with the HP advantage. Probably could have just bubbled here and then saved the Ice Beam, but wanted to play it safe, and that proved to be a bad option because he's got a Skarmory. Having an Ice Beam would have forced a shield on him. Not that it really mattered. He's comfortably got this Alright, now I made a mistake here. I only ever mistake Muk or Skarmory, but I took both. Not ideal, but I'm always one for trying to make the best of a bad situation, so let's roll this one out and see how it goes. So, he doesn't have Ice Beam on his Azumaril, but it seems to charge up Hydro Pump extraordinarily fast. I was quite surprised how quick it was. I don't know if mine's just super slow or Skarmory's not as quick as I thought charging up Sky Attacks, but yeah, I had to burn both of my shields. Well, I didn't have to, I chose to burn both my shields on those Hydro Pumps. So I'm happy with the advantage here, even though shields are low. Let's get into his Skarmory. It's not always fun doing mirror matches. They seem to be slow and dull affairs, but they're always very technical with the use of your shields. Silly here, I should have gone for the Muk, because I had no shields left, but we'll have to deal with that problem. But we do enough damage to get him down first, and we've got Venusaur in the end, but one Razor Leaf drops straight away. So obviously this is a good matchup, except for the shield. Again, Locke let me know that his Venusaur is actually very attack heavy, so he gets to the Frenzy Plants very fast and does a lot of damage. And gets the win. My mistakes. So Michael's my last opponent for the Regional Cup. We get the poor lead again of Medicham versus Azumaril. So we're going to Power Punch and then get out of there. So we switch to our Skarmory. We eat a Hydro Pump. It hurts a lot, but we didn't waste the shield on something we didn't need to. Let's get into some Sky Attacks. Pretty happy matchup, but he switches out at the last minute. Interesting move to a Fortress. It was something I was expecting to see in the Rainbow Cup, not this cup. So something I always do with Pokemon you're not sure, just punch it in the face until it dies. Seems to work pretty well. So obviously it's good to shield the Earthquake there. Takes him down. We've got a Power Up Punch ready for whatever comes in. Azumaril, it's on low health. Shields, so I know he's got no shields left. I'm going to keep my Medicham as high health as possible for whatever he's got coming up last, which is another Medicham. It's another frustrating mirror match, but there's no shields. It's just whatever you cop, you cop. Mine's powered up a bit, so it's going to do a lot more damage. So we get fainted, but it's going to be one bubble for Azumaril to finish off and get the W. So we go with a different lead. This is only the second time I don't lead with Medicham in this tournament. So we change it with Melmetal, and we get the matchup with Skarmory. Now Michael and I had this happen in the Kingdom Cup, and he knows that Rock Slide will annihilate his Skarmory. So we're just going to spam those Rock Slides until he dies. So he switches out into his Fortress. I wasn't sure what to do, but I thought when in doubt, punch him in the face with Medicham. Seems to have good success so far. So I know it's got Earthquake, so we're going to have to block that. And we'll just keep Power Up Punching, buffing our guy up until we get the W. With his Fortress out of the way now, we see a Haunter. Now I was afraid of this the whole tournament. The Ghost types, Haunter and Sableye, but we didn't really encounter them much. So Haunter's very squishy. So he didn't shield the Ice Beam, and then he gets one hit with the Skarmory. So now we've got a Skarmory mirror match. I've still got my Melmetal in the back with a lot of health. We've got one shield each, so just gonna try and get that shield out of the way. Choose not to shield my Skarmory. I think I'll save it. So I know my Melmetal's got a Thunderbolt there, so we switch into it, and that's the game.
And then, second place in Queensland, North Queensland, Serge. Would you like a nightcap or a just to see us. John.
That wraps up regionals for Townsville. Block went through undefeated. I made 3-1, came second, had a great time, and we'll see you at the next PvP tournament in Townsville Pogo. Bye.